What is this wonderful ability and how do I get it? Thought the young goofball. Well, you're in luck because today I'm going to show you how to get lemon, how to get mastery, and what it does. So for lemon you need 2,500 punches and backrooms badge. So for 2,500 punches, I'm going to show you something else. You're going to need soap. So obviously I'm in a private server, but if you're wondering what soap does, it's one of the best punch grinders. Basically just knocks a piece of soap and it seeks heat. And it's a heat seeking bar of soap. So if you're wondering, in a local server, it'll heat seek towards the nearest player and make them slip, making you gain 1 punch. Dang, I already. Alright, so yeah, that's how you do that. And let me show you how to get the backrooms badge. This is the worst thing ever. I'm actually I'm screwed. Hold up. Okay, never mind. You can still get the backrooms badge. So what you're gonna want to do is just enter the caves of any map, and I think you go to the corner somewhere. Yeah, and then you enter this beautiful place called the backrooms, and that's how you get the backrooms badge. And this doesn't really relate to anything if you're wondering. It's how you get the backrooms badge, okay? You're gonna die after you get to the backrooms soon, but I'm just gonna kill myself. Alright, so once you get the backrooms badge, you're gonna need 2,900 punches, so grind for that for a second, and you have the backrooms badge. So now, you equip the lemon. Don't mind all of the extra stuff, that's just, I already have the mastery, so don't mind that. But once you want to get the mastery, you go into caves, and press E to eat a lemon. And just wait a bit, like, I don't know, do some random stuff. And then this happens. But the thing is, it can only be in the caves. You sense something lingering in the walls. So yeah, it said if you go into regular lemon, down right on your punch counter, it'll say 1 maze till mastery unlock. So you're gonna need to do the maze. And if I remember it correctly, you go this way. And then I think you go this way. I'm not doing this correctly. But you're gonna need to get to the end of the maze. It's, you just have to basically, if there's no walls, you just keep going forwards and you get to the end. But, of course, it's a maze. So there'll be a bunch of dead ends. And the bad thing is there's a lemon guy that'll start constantly chasing you after a bit. And it's very scary. Okay, it's not scary. But what I mean is you're gonna have to complete this maze, and then once you do, you'll unlock mastery. But I'm not completing the maze because I forgot the entire way. But once you have that, you'll be able to get the lemon. And before that, you could kind of just eat a lemon, and have this weird thing. 1 second, I'm just gonna cut to a local server. Here we are, and so now I can show you what the lemon does. So once you're at the local server, of course, equip the wonderful lemon by tapping on it. And before you do that, I want to show you what the soap actually does. So since you're in a local server now, launch the soap using the wonderful E button. And then, my game lags so badly. And then it'll go near the nearest player and slip them, gaining you 1 punch. And so that's what the soap does, if you were ever wondering. But I hope you're not a beginner, because might be a bit harder. Please don't kill me. I'm just trying. I'm filming a YouTube video. Chill. And so yeah, that's how you grind punches, because you can basically stay AFK and you'll get a lot of punches by itself since the soap is heat seeking. And then the lemon, what you've been waiting for. And since I think I showed you how to get mastery by completing that weird maze thingy that's oddly terrifying, here are the 3 new things. Of course, you can press E to eat a lemon, which, out of the caves, it doesn't teleport you anywhere, but once you punch someone, okay, so once you press Q, you're gonna look like this. Now, once you punch someone, it'll do a super punch, and it'll basically knock them off the edge. But I also got knocked off the edge. But if you're on the Q ability, like the ghost kind of like, you'll punch someone, and that one punch will make like a really big knockback. And now the R ability makes you drink lemonade, and it's basically just the Q ability but a bit worse. Of course, it lasts longer, but the punches are a bit shorter ranged. Of course, I love this ability because there's a very short cooldown for everything. So if you want to like, it's really good for grinding. Besides soap, soap is literally any of this. Oh yeah, and Q, this ability makes any players, they can't get into this spray circle thing, and then of course it barely lasts. So yeah, let me showcase everything again. Q, players can't enter it, but of course you can get punched out. I'm pretty sure that's how Q works. E, eat a lemon, literally whatever that is. And then once you punch someone once, this will happen. It'll punch them really far. You probably didn't get that when I punched that weird shadow guy, because I also got punched at the same time. And then R makes you drink lemonade and also gives you super punches for a longer time. Of course, some people are good at this game and I'm horrible. So yeah, it might be a bit hard to showcase it sometimes. Yeah, I just died. No, I didn't. But I am acting very weird. Now, if you guys will excuse me, I'm trying to film a YouTube video. Let me punch you so I can... Yeah, it gives you just a longer punch. I think that's all it does. And yeah, that's kind of all for the video. See you next time!